Hello everyone, it's Lix, and I hope that everyone's having a great holiday season. Since 2017 is coming to an end, I thought that I would take this opportunity and show you some of my old digital art. So I have here is my digital drawings from starting from when I was around 11 until now, like recently, a few days ago. So that's around 8 years worth of art. And I really wanted to make this video for like a long time now because I wanted to show that everyone starts off somewhere. It may not be exactly the same point, but we all start off not knowing much about art and not knowing how to draw and making ugly drawings. I'm sorry, but anyways, let's just get straight into it. So we're gonna start off with, oh my gosh, 2010. And I picked around 5 or 4 drawings from each year, not all of it because that would take a long time to go through. So yeah, let's start off with first anime drawing. I'm sorry, oh my gosh, I did not mean to cuss. So this is a drawing of an Evan, which is a class in, of course, everyone knows, the game that I played the most, MapleStory. And I like how I wrote first anime drawing on the side. Oh, even has a date, so this is April 16th, 2010. Okay, that's like, what, 8 years ago? I can't do math right now. But anyways, yeah, I don't know what's up with her neck. It looks like a vase. And the clothing has like no dimension at all. But anyways, next. Okay, this one's slightly better. Also my MapleStory character. But I can see that it's heavily referenced and oh my gosh, I don't know what happened to the blush. It just looks like it looks like a pepperoni. So, okay, next. Oh, this was actually of my friend. My best friend back then. Her name is Celeste. Hi Celeste, if you're watching this. I drew her character and her pet mushroom. But the thing is, I did not know. I want to draw the sparkly eyes, but they kind of end up looking at like film reels, and I don't know what I was doing. I like how I wrote ramen on the cup that she's eating out of. Like that needed clarification, right? So yeah, okay, not bad. Oh, a tree. I guess it says tree here. So I guess. Oh, right, by the way, all of this was done in MS Paint. I didn't have a tablet. I didn't have like, I don't even think I have like a really good mouse or like a functioning mouse either. So it was like on trackpad on my my really old laptop with like MS Paint because I didn't have Tool SAI back then. So I even signed it. Those are my initials. Oh my gosh. And this one, oh I remember this one. This is of Celeste's little sister. Hi Vazzy, if you're watching this. And she really hated her back then, so I wanted to draw something that would like embody the hatred she had for her little sister. So yeah, it's quite graphic for like a 6th grader's drawings. Okay, we're back to the beginning. Okay, so now we can go on to 2011, which is actually the year that improved the most. I think the most amount of improvement that I had in a year was through 2011. Because that summer I quit Maple and I just drew every single day, 6 to 8 hours every single day for the whole summer. And this is actually my first drawing on a tablet with Tool SAI with pen pressure. The next one is the actual first drawing, but this one didn't have any pen pressure, so yeah, I don't know what's happening with her arm either. It's just like not existent. Oh my gosh. But the other one, I think it's okay. The arms definitely have like no bone structure whatsoever, and the thighs look like, I don't know, what are those called? Like biscuits? But yeah, you can definitely see there's some improvement from like a year ago because I did draw on pencil, or using pencil, and yeah, so these are just some drawings from that period of time with the freaking biscuit thighs again. Oh my gosh. And oh my gosh, I actually have a watermark. Okay, so if you guys go to that YouTube, you'll see all of my old speed paints. That was actually my first YouTube channel, and I still haven't taken it down because just for memory's sake, you know, like I want to go back and watch myself struggle and draw. But anyways, yeah, like these were the drawings that I would do that summer. This one, you can tell by the beginning of the summer versus the end. I've definitely improved in anatomy and like the biscuit thighs are gone. But definitely some stuff are still missing, like the whites of the eyes. I remember I mentioned that in my redraw like a while ago that I would always forget to add the whites of the eyes. So obviously they just did not have like corneas or whatever. And oh yeah, I remember this one. This is the one that I redrew for my first digital redraw video. And obviously no eyes, no whites of the eyes again, but the hair is just like one blob of whatever. There's like no definition there whatsoever. But I really like this one because it looked really cute for what I could do back then, and I still kind of, I remember this was my first art trade as well. And this one, oh my gosh. Okay, this is probably the last drawing of that year because I did this for my friend who really liked Shizaya at that time, and I drew it for her birthday. So yeah, and this took way too long, like way too long, because I lined all of this, I lined all the tape, I put the text in and everything. But basically he's like he's talking into a cup and saying "Aishite." Oh god, kill me please. I was such a weeb back then. Still am, but you know, at least it's kind of toned down by now. Anyways, okay, let's go on to 2012. So still some improvement, but not as drastic as 2010, 2011. I tried drawing myself. This is a self-portrait for my Deviant, oops sorry again, for my DeviantArts ID. And yeah, I remember I spent quite a while on this, but I didn't really know how shading works. I tried to draw more realistically, but that just meant like making the eyes smaller and giving the nose more than just like one dot of definition. So yeah, this is my DeviantArt. Oh, and this is a chibi that I drew I think later on. I still use this as the profile picture for some of my emails still, but I like how it says Licks. By then I was already going by the name Licks, and I like pandas back then a lot too, so there's like a panda on top of my head. But yeah, and I drew like a lot of chibis that year too. This is of my very good friend Polly. She's still one of my best friends to this day, if not the best friend. Hi Polly, if you're watching this. But yeah, I drew her chibi for Christmas, I believe, and I really still like how this turned out. And these are just some other MapleStory requests. Shading definitely got better. I started referencing my own hand for hands, and also yeah, it's just improvement, I suppose. Oh, and this one, I had a reference for this one, but I did not trace it or like copy it line for line. I tried making a grayscale and then coloring it with an overlay for this drawing. I remember quite well, but the thing was that I didn't know how to do backgrounds or grass. So yeah, this is from the Ghibli movie Grave of the Fireflies. It's a really sad war movie. It's pretty powerful as well, so if you haven't seen it, I would recommend that you check it out. And we are back to the beginning. Okay, so let's go to 2013. Okay. So first drawing, I think I have some explaining to do. This is a commission from a classmate in orchestra. His name was Drake, and then he wanted me to draw a Bishonen duck with flowy blonde hair transmuting a heart in the middle of a rice paddy field. It was just a meme. The whole thing was a meme, but I did it anyways because I thought it would be so funny. And yeah, so this is the finish, and the dramatic lighting, of course. This is the finished product. I did not draw the background clouds, however. I did use like a stock photo for that. But anyways, yeah, I still think this is like the funniest thing ever. And oh, this is my last MapleStory contest entry that I've ever drawn, I believe. Because by that time, MapleStory, the art community was already dying down, and I really didn't have any reason to continue. So yeah, this is just that. And I didn't know how to background. I still don't know how to background. And this was also for a contest, but it was before the other one, I believe. And I really nailed down the technique for cell shading by creating a gradient and then cell shading it with a tool that had fringe on it in Tool SAI, which is like a little water outline, the kind of stuff you would get from watercolors. And I still like this one because it looks like pretty professionally done, except for the tiny little hand and like the really sharp chins. Yeah, has some problems with that. Oh, and this one was one of my proudest drawings for a long time because it took me like 6 hours, and I really liked how it turned out because of the cell shading. But now, like, I guess my style has gone towards more like painting-ish, so I don't know if I can call this my favorite anymore, but it's definitely one of my favorites of all times from all of my drawings before. And this one is actually a redraw, but I still use this for some of my profile pictures as well. It says I love pie because I don't really love pie, but I can recite like 20 digits of it. I don't know, there was a pie poster hanging on the walls in 6th grade of my math class and I got so bored I just started memorizing it. So yeah, that's 2013. Oh, we're almost halfway there. Okay. 2014, I had a lot of health issues from between 2013 and 2014, so I couldn't draw as much, and then I also couldn't hold the pen as well. So I kind of digressed in 2014, which was a really big bummer, but it's okay because I kept going at it and never really gave up completely. So yeah, this is a drawing of Conan because I loved Detective Conan is like my childhood anime and I really like it a lot. I really like mystery animes. This one, I really liked how like I shaded the hair, but the clouds is just like, what was I even thinking? I don't know. Oh, and this one, I think it might be my first realism attempt. It was of my doctor at the time, and she's helped me through a lot of my health issues and whatnot, so I was really thankful towards her, and I tried drawing her. Didn't turn out exactly the way I wanted it to, but she was thrilled, and she's like, oh, can I get this like professionally printed on canvas? And I'm like, what? I'm so honored. But yeah, yeah. Oh, and this one, I wanted to experiment with lighting, so I kind of drew this, but I guess she has like no chest or boobs, and sorry, I didn't mean to mention that. It's the first thing that comes to mind when I see this. And the lighting is still nice, but I think the tones, I would have used less purple, yeah. Definitely have incorporated more color, other colors into this. And this one was one of the first drawings that I did after I came back from the hospital, and I was really proud of it, so especially the hair, because it looked like nice to me at the time, but then now when I look back at it, the whole face is like really elongated. I'm not sure what happened. And this one, oh yeah, this is actually one of my speed paints still up on my 2nd or 3rd YouTube channel, I believe, and it has like over 1,000 views, which was the most viewed video of my channel at that time. And I really liked how I did this because it was entirely, or like the painting part was entirely one layered, and this was when I was starting to get into one layer painting. Yeah, it's really fun to do one layer painting, but also really tedious if you don't know how to like manipulate the colors and such. But yeah, okay, 2015, let's go. So 2015 was when I started kind of like getting back into the rhythm of drawing, and just yeah, so this one is of Haikyuu, Hinata, and Kageyama, because they're like my OTP. Not like OTP, but like definitely a pairing that I ship. I'm sorry, I like BL. But yeah, I really enjoyed drawing this and painting their hands. Actually, no, that's a lie. That's totally a lie. I did not enjoy painting their hands. And I mean, Hinata's hair is just like crazy. It's so hard to draw. But I liked how this turned out. They're like taking a picture. It's all cute. And yeah. Oh, and this was a birthday present for my good friend Bagel-chan, who is also a mod at my Twitch streams right now. I've been streaming on Twitch for the past week a lot. If you guys want to see me stream, go on there and follow me. Shameless self-advertisement, yay! Okay. But yeah, it was a birthday present, and this is of Chio from Gekkan Shoujo no Zaki-kun. Yeah. Oh, and this was one of my first girl OCs that I actually liked. Her name is Ayu, or EU, I don't know how to pronounce it anymore. But I really liked the kind of painterly style that I was really trying to get back then, and yeah, I still like this one, but the neck is kind of weird, and I think I could have put more detail into the hair, but you know, it was pretty good for back then. I feel it, yeah. And this one is also still a speed paint on my 3rd channel, 3rd YouTube channel, Paranoia. I think there's some weird anatomy stuff going on, but I still like the contrast between like the dark background and like the light foreground or character, and it has like a nice contrast to it. Yeah, I still like this one. And this one, it was one of my best, quote-unquote best, subjectively speaking, best pieces from 2015. I really like the sky over here with all those colors, and it kind of feels like, I don't know, the water and the jellyfish is nice too. I was just trying to like kind of I don't know, convey like the feeling of being trapped in this like in your own world, just like kind of in your own head, but like also kind of mystical and stuff. I don't know if I succeeded, but yeah, it was a good attempt. And then 2016 was when I made this YouTube channel, and one of the first things that I painted that year was this, which is one, like probably my favorite drawing, my favorite digital drawing to this day, because the colors just look so nice, and I'm still using this for all of my game related or personal related accounts profile pictures. And yeah, I remember I drew one for this, or my icon right now on this channel is also this character, but the moment I tried turning like her head to like the 3/4 view, the whole thing just looked like so much worse. I don't know why. I'll probably try drawing my new OC, which is, I haven't introduced him to you guys yet, but I might try drawing a bust or a headshot of him for my new profile picture on this YouTube channel. Sorry, I can't talk. Yeah, it's like generic anime girl. Wanted to practice cell shading a bit. Oh, this beginning of 2016, yeah. Okay, this one was an art trade with a mutual on DeviantArt, and she really wanted me to draw Shinichi with Kaito Kid, and ignore that hand. I know it does not look right. It's the wrong hand, but yeah, I wanted to draw them together in like a cute way, or like a cute, I don't know what's happening. Maybe like Shinichi's just like falling out of the sky and Kaito's like comes like, hey, I got you, bro. But yeah, I like the overall what's it called, composition of this, and it's not too bad, I guess. And this was the contest entry for Nero TM's contest, underwater adventure contest, back in November of last year. And I was a bit sad that I didn't win, but you know, drawing this just like made me improve so much that I really didn't care so much about winning. It was more like the experience that mattered, you know, like I really enjoyed drawing all these sea creatures and using all these colors that I normally don't use and such and such. And this was in May of that year. I wanted to try drawing a background with Photoshop, and I did. But those roses in that bush looks kind of bad. But yeah, I actually own this dress that she's wearing. I based it off of the actual dress that I own, and I can insert a picture of it right here, maybe, but we'll see. Yeah. And that's it. Okay. Wow, actually going through this faster than I expected, and we are to 2017. I actually did not draw all that much like finished pieces this year, but I do have like a bit of doodles here and there, like this one. I like the facial expression he has, and also the coloring on the hair is very nice. Has more three-dimensionality to it, and yeah, I like this one a lot, actually. Oh, and this one. This is actually the redraw from my most current redraw video, and I really liked how I did the shading for the clothing and even the skin here, because I usually don't make it look that three-dimensional. I added some grass or like leaves in the background because I wanted to have that contrast of like a dark, or like just colors in general. And yeah, you guys can watch that video. I might link it somewhere here. I don't know how to do YouTube things. And this one, oh, this one was for my good friend Polly once again. It says happy birthday Polly 2017. And this is her mascot that we came up with because she really likes bunnies and she really likes black and purple. So yeah, I drew this. I like the clouds a lot more than the Conan piece, obviously. But the grass could use some work. I mean, yeah, I drew this, I printed it out, and I gave it to her on her birthday, so yeah. Oh, and this was the raffle prize for this year's raffle, my 500 sub special raffle, and I liked how I did the CL's hair and also the background, but that was all Photoshop. I didn't really do much. But yeah, this was, I still think this looks nice enough for me to sell as a print, I feel, so if I ever go to a convention sometime next year, I might just take this and sell it as a print. Oh, and finally this one. This is something recent that I drew. I really wanted to explore like colors and also the painterly style. So yeah, I just it started off as a sketch, but then I quickly reworked it into something that was like more refined and more polished. But the background definitely could use more work. I just wanted to experiment with colors at the time, so yeah, and that's it. Wow, I've been talking a lot and really fast too. I hope that wasn't too boring for you guys, but I hope that was enjoyable to see how far I've come from stuff like, you know, this to stuff like what we just saw. Where was it? here. Yeah. I really wanted to show that everyone can become or to your own definition of good at drawing through practice and perseverance and hard work. But you know, there's always that component of just having discipline and trying to draw every single day, but also trying to not draw the same things every single day. Like, you want to practice, but you want to practice the most effective and efficient way. That's kind of like the last note I wanted to leave on, and thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully 2018 will be a great year for all of us, and Happy New Year's for those of you already in the new year, which is what I assume most of you, since I'm recording this at like 8 p.m. But yeah, Happy New Year's, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Waving with the mouse.